Stressed and overwhelmed. Picture this. The restaurant is packed, it's loud, every table is full, and people are lined up out the door. There's at least one angry person at every table who is desperately trying to wave down a waiter. Hey, we never got our bread. We need more tea over here. We've been waiting on our salads for 20 minutes. Hey, we need our check unless you don't want us to pay for this crappy service. You can hear the kitchen manager's booming voice through the swinging doors. The food on the line is dying. Let's go, let's go. We've got desserts ready for table 10 and breads ready for tables 3, 4, and 8. But only one waiter showed up for the shift, and it's me. And I can't speak for some reason. And I'm wearing a bathing suit and huge fins that make it hard to walk and impossible to run. This is one of my least favorite recurring bad dreams. I hate it because after 6 years of waiting tables and bartending for a high-pressure, high-expectation restaurant group through college and grad school, I know that feeling all too well. We made a lot of money, but we worked our asses off. And the pressure left a mark. Still today, if Steve's in the kitchen and I walk behind him, I'll shout, "Behind you!" And if I spy someone leaning against the counter during a family kitchen cleanup after dinner, I have to stop myself from saying, "Hey, if you've got time to lean, you've got time to clean." The language and habits of that job were survival, and they stuck. Weirdly, or maybe not, the majority of my current leadership team have significant restaurant experience. Maybe we attract one another, or maybe I'm just drawn to the capacity for grind. If you work on our team and you step over a sugar packet on the floor because picking that up is someone else's job, you're not a good fit. Stressed and overwhelmed, those two terms, remind me of two restaurant terms that my team and I often use today: in the weeds and blown. Back in the day, if I walked into the kitchen in the restaurant and told another waiter, "Hey, I'm in the weeds," the response would be, "What do you need?" And I might say, "Hey, can you take bread to tables 2 and 4, re-tea tables 3 and 5, please?" Being in the weeds and pulling out of the weeds happened to everyone on almost every shift. Just part of the job. You learned how to manage it. But walking into the kitchen and saying, "I'm blown," well, that's completely different. The kitchen gets really quiet. No one asks what you need. Normally, someone runs to the hostess stand to find out what tables you're running that shift. They don't even assume that you know and can tell them at this point. The kitchen manager, who would never get involved in an in-the-weeds situation, pulls all the tickets for your guests to evaluate what's happening and immediately assigns your tables to other wait staff. When you're blown, you can either step outside or into the cooler or go into the bathroom and cry. Whatever you need, you're expected back in 10 minutes, ready to go. But for 10 minutes, there's a complete takeover. In 6 years, it happened to me twice, both times due to pure exhaustion at the end of triple shifts that I was working because, tuition was due. Stressed is being in the weeds. Overwhelmed is being blown.